What is going on, everybody? This is another monthly review of our premium signals chat. So, May went really well for us. I just want to run down how we do signals. Just a little bit of an intro. This is saved by FX here. I found that with signals, the best thing to do is to tell you guys which percentage to trade on each trade. So, going into our signals chat, you will always get the percentage risk that you should trade on each trade, and then we advise to use this position size calculator. This is what I'll use for my account for every trade for what I should risk for that trade. So we're always staying within our risk management plan. So that being said, let's get into the week one results. Week one was a rough week for us. Not every week's going to be, a winning week, and that's the reality of trading. And just because you didn't have a profitable week doesn't mean you can't have a profitable month, which you're going to see. So this week we averaged one trade per day. So we gave out 6 trades this week. We had a bunch hit stop loss. We had a bunch hit stops. We were getting hammered this week. We had one trade that worked out for us, hit 1-to-1 risk reward right here, plus 60 pips. So yeah, rough week this week. We ended minus 4%, which is okay. I said going into the next week we were going to make some adjustments, which we did. So going into week two, we had 5 positions, again, about one per day. We took some trades, CAD, CEF, GU, AU, or AJ. Went into some profit on those. Obviously, we lowered the risk a little bit, on these, which is what we'll do. If we start to get a couple losses in a row, we'll lower our risk a little bit. It's anywhere from 1 to 2% every single trade. The end of that week, we ended at plus 3.5%. Almost breaking even on our previous week's loss. That's what it's all about. So we ended up, positive this week. And going into week three, we definitely had some momentum. We were definitely, confident, but we were just sticking to the plan. Sticking to the plan, taking the trades, the same as we were always doing. Going into week three, we actually ended up plus 3%. So that means we pushed above. We ended up positive for the month at the end of week three. That's why you got to be patient, guys. Continue to risk. Like I said, 2%, 1%, 2%, 1%, consistent with our risk management plan. Has in trades a lot of different pairs: CAD, CEF, USEF, GU, NU, EU. Had a lot of success with this month with USEF. So again, we're just taking trades, sticking to our plan. Week four, this past week, previous week, May 24th through 29th, definitely had our most successful week. We had a bunch of wins this week. We ended up plus almost 7% for the week. So for the month, we ended up about 10%, which is the same we averaged last month. 10% a month. It's all you can ask for. Based on your account size, 50,000, $5,000, 25,000, $2,500, 10,000, 1,000, so on and so on. And again, this isn't like other signal groups where we tell you we make 1 million pips a month. We're truly trying to help you manage your account and learn how to be professional in the way that you're trading. The only thing that matters is percentage gains, at the end of the month, end of 3 months, at the end of the year. You want to consistently, compound percentage gains on your account. And to do that, you got to understand, how to use the lot size calculator, what is a risk management plan. And the reason why I say don't worry about the pips is because, every one of these trades, if you look at the last week, stops were at 50 pips, 40 pips, 50 pips, 83 pips, 25 pips. All those positions are different positions that we're taking. They can result in, different closings of the pips that are gained. We don't care about that. We care about the percentage of that trade. We care about the percentage gain versus our account. That's all that matters, guys. Percentage gains versus our account. As always, I'll get into a little bit of a high risk scenario. So if you wanted to just risk 5% flat every single trade, I know some people like to over leverage a little bit with signals. If you were to do that with our trades, first week you would have been down 10% on your account. Second week, again, 5% every single trade, you would have been up 17.5%. So you can see how the things switch up a little bit. Third week, you would have been up 12.5%, risking 5% every single trade. And then the fourth week, you would have been up about 18.75%. So total, you would have been up 60% if you just risked 5% for every single trade. something that I know some people want to do, what this would look like versus 50,000 account, make about 30,000, 25,000 account, make about 14 or 15,000, 10,000, make about 6,000, so on and so on. So that's if you want to risk a little bit more. So this is our premium signals results for the month of May. I am more than happy to share this with you guys. I'm excited for the next month, not only to make profit, but to continue to teach you guys how to manage your account effectively and how to be professional traders. So thanks for watching and hope you have a good rest of your day.